Hello, family. Welcome back. Hey, welcome back. Welcome back, family. Hey, and if you're new to this channel, my name is Amber, and on this channel, we review fragrances and body care, and we sip a little tea from here and there. Your sis may go left, but that's okay. Just subscribe, give me the thumbs up, comment down below. Would love to get to know you and meet you. And hey, family, hey, I hope you all are doing well. Hey, new family, I see y'all coming in. I hope you all are doing really well. Well, let's get into some fun fragrances for this spring season. What are you all wearing? What do you all enjoy wearing? What makes you happy and smile and joyful and playful? What makes you do those things? What fragrances makes you do those things? I would love to know. Comment down below. But let me tell you some of mine that I love to wear and have fun with. First off, we have Moschino. I hope I'm saying that right. I always feel like I'm saying this wrong. Moschino. And this is Toy 2 Bubble Gum. I absolutely love the packaging. One, if you were to take a brief tour in my room, I have teddy bears just about in every corner. I love a good teddy bear. I do. My grown self loves a good teddy bear. So I absolutely love this packaging. Had no beef with this, okay? And I don't care if it's pink, purple, whatever color it is. I love a good teddy bear. And I love the scent, okay? I've said this before. AI the Great really gave this recommendation, and that's how I knew about it. And it is such spot on with the double. I don't know, whatever that hard gum that used to be 1 cent, like not even 1 cent, okay? Back in the day when you went to the corner store, it runs out of its juice real quick, like it gets nasty real quick. However, the first initial bite and chew is all the way good. But that's exactly what this smells like, and I love to wear this. It's just so fun and playful and unique, right? Like you're smelling like bubblegum, of course. Like it's the unique thing in your collection. But I do enjoy this fragrance on my body. I love the fruitiness in it. It is delicious. So notes we have in this are candy fruits, bitter orange, lemon, bubblegum, of course. Bulgarian rose, we have peach blossom, cinnamon, ginger, musk, and ambroxan, and cedar. This is amazing. All the notes just make up this like realistic bubblegum, double bubblegum fragrance. And I love it. And it makes me happy. Moving on. Next up, you all remember when Escada, I hope I'm saying that right. I cannot talk today. But remember when that was such a great, like, popular talking fragrance? Yeah, I went back on this. But Miami Blossom always sticks out to me of just being fun. I mean, the Escada line to me was very much like fragrance, but body spray fragrance form. Like it was so much fun. It's still fun. And so I had to put this on my list. But Miami Blossom gives me all the fruity cocktail thrills and chills. I mean, we have watermelon, we have pineapple. I think we have like blueberry in this. It's so delicious. It's like a fruit bowl. And if that doesn't make you smile, just a huge fruit bowl, fun, fruity fragrance, like I don't know what does. Like, check your smile. Check your smile. But Escada is such a beautiful brand itself. Like it has so many different flankers, so many different forms that they just make you just have a good time, right? Now, does this last forever? No, sis, it doesn't last forever. But can you have a pool day with this and have fun? Yeah. Okay. Can you do a grab and go and get some groceries and spend about $100 some odd plus? Yeah, you know, and you want to put a smile on your face when you're shopping. Okay, clearly, especially nowadays. All right, don't get them eggs. Anyway, this is so good. I absolutely love this, adore this. I have so much fun. This is such a great fruity cocktail type of fragrance. So if you love a good fruity note, sis, this is your jam. This is your girl. Hit her up. Smells so good. Now, if you're not having fun with this beautiful marshmallow fragrance, I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry. Sorry ahead of time, but I'm having a good old time. And this is Yum Bougie Marshmallow from Kayali. This is 81. This is so good. We have whipped cream, marshmallow, strawberry. You all. Like, how do you not have fun with this? Like, how do you not smile with this fragrance? Like, why does this not put you in a good mood? Like, comment down below. Like, what? This is like a instant smile, addicting type of fragrance. And if you like a sugary, sweet marshmallow strawberry concoction, this is it, okay? I love this. This is what I thought that Miami Milkshake from Julia Has a Gun was going to be about. I thought it was going to like be a great competition with this. But I'm sorry, like Yum Bougie Marshmallow is amazing. And it also has my favorite, coconut. One of my favorite notes. I love this fragrance down, okay? I can't help but to have fun, but to smile, but to be happy, okay? I just don't know. If you're not happy with it's okay. It's gonna be okay, sis. Moving on. Next up, we have a white peach coconut bergamot brown sugar type of fragrance, and this is from the House of Ooh. This is Bon Bon Pop. Like, the packaging alone gives me fun. Like, fun, carnival, black and white. It gives me art. It just gives me a good old fun time. But the scent, the scent is also so good, so amazing, sweet. But this is the sweetness that can last throughout the night, okay? So you can dance the night away and be smelling so good and scrumptious and just a toothache for real. This is so good. I love this down. And the packaging alone, again, is just fun. It gets free and flirty. I love it. It's so good. And it has a butterfly on it, which reminds me of my father. It's so good. Packaging, 10 out of 10. I love it. It is definitely a fun fragrance for this spring season. And last but certainly not least, we have Mango Skin from the Helm Perfumery. This is so good, okay? I adore this. Like, this to me gives me the mangoes, like the realistic mango fragrance, like, or realistic fruit of a mango in a fragrance scent. You all know what I'm trying to say. This is so good. I love mango scent down. I can't get enough of it. It's so, it's amazing. And to me, if you smell like a good old sweet mango, it has to be fun. Like, it has to be free and flirty and young, and it just has to be good, right? Like, sweet mango. I can smell it from here, and it is lasting, and it projects, and it is so delicious and good, and you need it. I'm sorry. You have to try it. You need it in your collection. If you are a fruity girl, this is one that you have to have on your wish list. Like, if you are a fruity lover, you have to have her. You have to have her in your collection for the fruity lovers. Like, amazing. 10 out of 10. The best, like, fruity type of realistic fragrance that I have in my collection. Is one of the top. It is delicious and good and just makes you want to eat it and love on it and hug it. It's so good. It's just so good. I can still smell it from here. It's amazing. I love it down. This can last spring, summer, like for real, all long. Like I would even wear this in the winter just to get my life on some mango. Just because I missed it, right? This is a beautiful, beautiful concoction of mango, and this is called Mango Skin. Absolutely would recommend it all day, every day to you, fam. Okay? Well, that's all. That's all, fam. For my fun recommendation, fragrances for the spring. What are some fun fragrances that you love to wear for the season? You know your sis would love to know. You know I'm nosy, okay? So comment down below, all right? Make sure you subscribe. Give me the thumbs up. And make sure that you're good to yourself. Give yourself some grace. And if no one has told you that you are more than enough, yeah, your sis just did. Bye, fam. I love you so much. And we have an Amber's Corner, so see you there. Well, fam, welcome back to Amber's Corner. Just wanted to give you all my little quick thoughts. I do not want to give it away, but I did see Sinners. And you all know what? Like, it kept being sold out. I was like, what's going on with this movie? It kept being sold out. Was hearing so much about it. Heard how great it was. You have to see it. All these things. So I finally got to go and see this. And you all, not that I was disappointed, but it wasn't what I thought it was. It wasn't what I thought it was going to be. So I have to be honest. It was not what I was expecting, right? And me going by myself, I'm thinking like, I'm going to go to this scary movie. I'm going to be all scared. Girl, I was not scared. So if you are like me and you get nervous on like horror films and stuff like that, I think you can deal. Like if I could deal, I didn't scream. I didn't even jump. So you are good on this. But I love the message behind it. Now, I will say that the message behind it was really good and powerful and impacting. It definitely hit all areas of like, working in the cotton field, from the music, from how church played with music and blues music and how that, like, it plays into all of those conversations, I would say. So it was definitely a good conversation starter type of movie, but I was expecting something totally different. I was not disappointed. I will say it was kind of, to me, in my opinion, it was overhyped. But would I say, was it the best movie I've seen so far this year? Yes, it was the best movie I've seen thus far this year. I think it was a beautiful movie. Like how it was put together, I think it was amazing. But again, it just wasn't what I expected. Again, when I'm thinking of horror, I'm thinking I'm going to be jumping out my seat. I'm going to be screaming. Somebody's going to come out the woodwork and it's going to be on like, but it wasn't that. I think it definitely delivered a message, but the horror side of things, it missed me with that. Okay. Not that I'm complaining, but it did miss me with that. I was expecting something different. So, have you all seen Sinners? If you have, let me know your thoughts. Did you like it? Did you love it? Was it the best movie you have ever seen? Again, we can have our own experience. And again, I will say the messaging was deep. Messaging was needed. It was definitely a relevant message for the things that we are experiencing and going through. And hello. Okay. It was definitely relevant to this time in this period, right? It's a great conversation. I think you can have conversations with different sections of this movie and go deep. But horror, maybe not. Made me think a lot. Horror, not so much. But again, let me know your thoughts. Have you seen any other movies that you would recommend that I get into? I would love to know your thoughts on, what would you advise? I did see that Final Destination or a new Final Destination is coming out. I love a good Final Destination. I don't know about you all, but that was a horror that you didn't know what was coming. You like, oh, you thought that they was going to, get them like that, but then it got them like. So I am excited to see that. So that's definitely on my wish list. But I would love to know some of the things that you're excited to see. Let me know. Your sis love a good movie. So yeah, I would love to know your picks, your recommendations for me. Okay. Well, until next time in Amber's Corner, make sure that you're good to yourself. Give yourself some grace. And if no one has told you that you are more than enough, yeah, your sis just did. Bye, fam. I love you so much. Bye.